How's everybody doing today? It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday. Can you feel it? A little prime time. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Woo! Let's go. How's everybody doing today? It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday and EDIF The St. You know, where we shape minds to an extraordinary life. But right now, Tuesday prime time, let's put your hands up a little bit. Music is good for the soul, man. We got to jump off every live with a little something just to get you in the mood. What's up? Facebook user, man, put your name up there. I can't see you in the chat. You know what I mean? Boom. Ooh. Do I feel that? How's everybody doing today, man? I hope you all are having a spectacular morning. So I'm going to jump right into this today, man, because I got some serious stuff to talk about. All right? So if you're just joining for the first time, my name is D Boogie, straight up from Brooklyn, New York. I talk about mindsets and current events, and you know, we shape minds to live an extraordinary life, and you become your own greatest fan. But see this right here? See this right here? Freedom-minded. You know, my boy who I work with came up with it, man. We're hip hop junkies from back in the days, you know, old school. And if you all know, check out the beat. Anybody know right here where's freedom-minded come from? Right? Where's it come from? Right? Y'all remember KRS-One? Criminal-minded. You've been blinded. Looking for a style like mine. You can't find it. Boom! That's what's up. I just had to throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Throw it out there. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to jump right into this real quick because I got something I want to ask you a question. 2019. What's up, Russ Pakel? First of all, I'm going to jump right into it with Russ Pakel. Russ Pakel, I believe, works in a hospital. Is that correct? Right? Remember those heroes? Anybody remember those heroes? Freedom-minded. Pay close attention here, right? See the hero right there, Russ Pakel? That's a superhero. Right? You see? Yeah, it is. That's my... See? He works in the medical field. That's a hero. That didn't change for me. He's still my hero. Did it change for anybody on here? Looks like it did, right? Right. It looked like hero to a zero, right? Like, what is that all about? They went into the mix, jumped into the mix in 2019, blazing, saving lives every single second, right? I love you, Russ, and your whole crew. But let me ask you all a question. What happened? What happened? I get it in 2019. We were all shook. I don't care who you were. Everybody was a little shook and a little nervous. We didn't know what was happening. We didn't know who was dying. And we didn't know where it was coming from. It was the fear of the unknown. Could we all agree to that, right? A little shook. We were. I don't care how tough you are, how big you are. At that particular moment, it was a little tight. But here's my thought. You see Russ Pakel right here? What happened to the nurses, the doctors, cops, firemen, EMTs? What happened to the light workers? So they go from not knowing anything, right? Jumping into the mix, shields, masks, and not even knowing if they're going to make it out, right? Let's be real here. It's real and authentic. When you jump on here, you're not going to get nothing else but the truth. I'm going to search for the truth. It ain't about right side or left side. It's about what's right. It's about what's right. And it starts with freedom, right? Can you imagine? No, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. No, I appreciate you, Russ. Still in it. He's still in the hospital. Dude, I get tears in my eyes and I get upset, because it's people like you. You're the true hero. But what happened? Why are we so divided now? Right? Why do we look at each other like, let's think about it where we were, right? Let's think about a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, right? We all came out here because everybody was nervous, right? We did. Tell me you weren't nervous in 2019. Tell me you weren't nervous. I was. Everybody was shook. So what do we do about it, right? People died. People die every day. We lost coworkers, friends, relatives, people close to us, right? Let's be real. So let me ask you a question. What's happening right now? Why do we look at them as like zeros? Tell me, anybody got any answer for that? It's called a mindset. You got mass psychosis, my dude. You got any clarity? Because I don't think my friend Russ and many nurses and doctors that I know that jumped in, I want to say thank you. And I love you all. And every single person out here. See, like the other day, I was driving, right? And I was driving next to a car. And I saw a car, and on the back of the car, it had that nurse symbol, right? So I pulled over, I pulled by the light, and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And she put down her window. And I said, "Hey, are you a nurse?" And she said, "Yes." And this ain't about me. It's never about me. This is about giving back and saying thank you, right? So I said, "I just want to say thank you. I can only imagine what your life has been like. And you put your life on the line. I just want to say thank you for all you did." And she goes, "You made my day." I said, "You made my life." See, when you can look at someone, right, and understand and just say thank you for what you've done. The lady was crying. How many people you think today pull by a nurse, right? They go by a nurse and they say thank you. Or you see a cop and say thank you. You see a fireman or say thank you. I do. You see a veteran. How many of you right now, you see a veteran, do you say thank you for your service? How many? Every single time I see a veteran, I'm like, thank you for your service. Because let's make sure we're clear. Heroes don't always wear capes, bro. I'm so tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, enough with the bullshit. The people have saved us, have went in with nothing except, this is my job. I'm here to save lives. And they went in and took a chance on their life. And then you want to just stomp on them now? Fire them? I'm twisted. I'm twisted. Are you? What have we learned, man? What have we learned since 2019? Where we were? Let's take a quick snapshot, right? Look at it. We were hunkered down. We were locked down. We didn't know if our life was going to continue. We didn't know if the world was going to end. But you know what happened? Which has been was lost. Pay close attention to this, man. Don't like this page and share it, because the world needs to hear it straight up. Ain't nobody coming out here just talking freedom, man. Because it's like, oh my God, don't talk about that. Well, guess what? I do. I remember coming out here 2 years ago. I was on Facebook for a long time. You know why I came back out here? Because during that pandemic, at the beginning, I saw people just really in trouble, right? And I said, D, man, you got to go out there and talk. It was a calling, right? Just listen closely. It was a calling. Everyone has a gift. And I said, D, man, these are your friends. These are your coworkers. These are people you grew up with. It's your family. Go out there and spread some light, brother. Be a light worker, man. So I just went out there and started spreading some hope and having conversations with people. And then all of a sudden, Every Day is Friday came up. And somebody said, oh, that's pretty cool. I said, you know what? It is. Because I realized that not just at that time, but I saw right there that people lost faith, lost hope, depressed, anxiety set in. But I think one thing that we did forget, does any of y'all remember that's on the jump right now, how much we came together, right? We started talking to each other. We started saying, I miss you, I love you. We lived in one word, and that word was gratitude, right? We were grateful for seeing each other, grateful for talking again, grateful for seeing each other again, grateful for leaning on each other, showing love for each other, being there for each other. Knowing, didn't matter what side of the aisle you were on, man. Didn't matter if it was left or right. It was like, yo, man, we in this together. Like today, nothing changed for me. What has changed for you? Where are we at? Right? All I'm saying is, as much as we lost, and make no mistake, people die every day. I've lost 133 friends. I know what loss feels like. Believe me when I tell you. Family members, I get it. I'm 51 years old. It's just a circle of life. But I gained some stuff through that. And I gained perspective. You feel me? Like, what's really important? Family. What's really important? being grateful for breathing, being grateful for hearing, being grateful for seeing your beautiful face, being grateful for seeing my daughter every morning, my daughters, being grateful that God gave me another chance today. God gave us all a chance, every one of you. This isn't not about going to school or going to church. I'm just telling you, man, like it is, brother. We the government ain't happening. It's God and we the people. That's what it is. So I asked you a question. I wrote this thing the other day, and I want to jump on here because you need to gain some clarity. How much more divisive are we going to be? I mean, were we like this when we started? I don't think so. Were we hate-filled before this thing came? I don't think so. Is there bad people in the world? Is there good people in absolutely in every profession, my dude? It doesn't matter what profession you're in. There's some good contractors and some bad contractors. There's some good people and some bad people. It's always in your mind. But the other day I woke up and I said, D, so let's get back to saying hello. How are you? May I help you? Hugs, some love. I mean, we got together before 2019. We've learned a lot. I tell you, I have so much to be thankful for. My family, who I love more than life itself. Just being able to be here with all of you every day. Every day I've shown up to leave some hope to all the people that may not have hope right now. What's up, man? You know? Just being able to be here, knowing I'm still here, seeing, hearing, believing that, having faith, and knowing it's going to be all right. Because we don't know our death date, but we certainly know our live date, and that's right this second, you know? We never know when it's time to go. Only God knows that. I know. I have this moment. With this moment, I want to send some love and kindness to all of you, because we are totally one. And the craziest thing is, like, you think we can get back to that? Do you think we can get back to kind of like, how you doing? How's the family? Call somebody you haven't spoke to in a long time. Can you imagine how much we separated? How many people you don't talk to anymore? Come on, keep it real. How many people do you not talk to because of what happened over the last 2 years? Even today, so much divisiveness, bro. Wouldn't it be nice? You know how we make it nice? We do it, right? We start understanding that, hey, man, check this out. Your mindset needs to change. The mindset needs to shift, right? How do you do that? You got to get clarity, right, on what's truly important, okay? And what is it? Well, Valentine's Day was yesterday, right? So obviously, you know, not everybody has a soulmate or somebody to live with or dating someone, but you know, we need to kind of work on that. We got to work on some self-love, okay? Work on self-love, self-care, self-respect. I heard this great thing, and I think we don't spend enough time looking in the mirror and spending enough time on personal development to kind of, you know, help us get better. We always look at it and Sally, no, it's not. Sally, we're divided. That's quite all right. We've always had fights, my dude. We've always had situations in this United States of America and all over the world and on this earth. There was always, you know, good versus evil. It's been going on forever. Bottom line is, I'm an optimist, baby. And I believe good will trump evil. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? What's good, Baker? Much love, girl. How you doing? Josephine's been with me for a minute when Every Day is Friday started. No, I believe that there's hope. No, I know that we're divided. But you know what? We're united, too, as well. It depends how you look at it, man. Listen, I'm gonna go straight deep right now. What's up, Aaron, baby? That's right. We're working on it every day. Every single day. Nice to see you, Joe. You know what the greatest part is, Aaron? We're under construction. Every day we're under construction. Someone says, D, how you doing, man? I'm under construction. What do you mean? I'm constantly evolving. Today, what did they say was a great saying? They said today was today? Today it was the yesterday you worried about, right? Is today. Something like that, right? So think about it, right? Put it in perspective. If we don't work on who we are, good way to look at it, that's the truth. What's with self-love, self-development? You know, put some time into yourself and say, wait a second, I'm going to jump something real hard right now. We talk about lives that matter, right? We talk Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter. I keep it real. We know that already, man. Every single person that's breathing matters, bro. And I come from public housing. I grew up in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, New York. Grew up in public housing. Black, Asian, white. Didn't matter. I never looked at it like that. I looked at that, much love, baby. Let's do this together. I remember being on welfare. I know what it's like to be on the street. I know what it's like to have nothing. Ain't nobody gave me shit. Straight up. Ain't nobody say, hey, D, man, you know what? You the man. Wake up today. I got you a job. Right? Guess what else? I'm going to give you a $100,000 bonus. Man, I grew up with a single mom. Okay? We go hard in Brooklyn. You already know Brooklyn, baby. We go hard. And the greatest upbringing, right? Because I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to be on welfare. I know what it's like for my mom to struggle. I had a dad who was a compulsive gambler. Same as shooting heroin, dude. It's an addiction. And they got divorced real early. Shylock's knocking on my door. People looking for my dad, looking for me. At the end of the day, we moved into public housing because, or else we'd have been on the street. So come at me. Tread on me as much as you want. I got love for people that do the right thing. Simple as that. You cool, I'm cool. You respect me, I'm respect you. You don't respect me, I'm coming at you. It's not challenging. And right now, I got a good feeling. Freedom-minded is, I feel people trying to rob that. You feel what I'm saying? People trying to rob our freedom for what? For their own best interest? I find it crazy, man, that people want to make themselves feel good by making other people look bad. Write that down. That's a gem. People want to make themselves feel good, right? You know, because they're putting other people down. Listen, let's be real. How do I know when I love myself enough to be ready for a relationship? Let me tell you a quick story about that, Aaron. Great question. You know when you're ready? Just do it, man. The thing is, I always say, I failed my way to the top. It took me 20 years to be an overnight success. You know why, Aaron? Because I failed 1,000,001 times. I've been an entrepreneur since I'm 11 years old, selling newspapers, right? But I failed so many times, but I've also been successful through my failures, right? Because I keep trying and I keep trying and I keep looking. Because, Aaron, let me put you on. Think about it, brother. You're going to miss 1,000 shots that you never take. Think about that. That's a gem. You will miss 1,000. And I'll tell you, Aaron, that's a great point. How do I know I love myself enough? You know what it is? And I'm going to tell you, Aaron, I love you. You look in the mirror, just say, I love you, man. I love who you are. And if I got to get better, you get better. If you got your mindset trumps your skill set. Work on yourself in the mornings. Get up in the morning, do some meditation. Get up in the morning, get some mindset. Listen to Tony Robbins. Listen to me. Listen to people that are going to lift you up and bless you up. Right? Aaron, you are loved, my brother. You were born loved. Ain't nobody, you weren't born in a cage. It's your choice, baby. And choose. You know what, Aaron? Let me give you an analogy, man. I'm going to drop a little something on you. Check this out. You ever see like the Pac-Man symbol? Right? The Pac-Man looks like this, right? So there was a Pac-Man here, and there was a little triangle, right? And a lot of people in life, and this is just true, right? I'm thankful I married my soulmate. I love her unconditionally. I'm lucky, right? But they say, find someone that will complete you, right? How about find someone that will compliment you? Let me tell you what I mean. So here's the Pac-Man, the triangle, the weird triangle, right? That's always like, can't find its place and always looking, and it can't roll and it can't do certain things. So one day it met its person, right? And it was looking for that Pac-Man so the triangle could fit in, right? Here's what happened. As the triangle was trying to fit in, right? Watch this, Aaron. The Pac-Man symbol was rolling, right, Aaron? It was rolling and it was rolling and it was rolling. But the triangle couldn't fit in. So the triangle, right? The imperfection, the imperfect triangle has a weird shape, couldn't roll until the Pac-Man started rolling. Now the triangle started rolling. You know what happened, Aaron? It started getting, like, instead of it being angles, it started smoothing itself out. And as it started rolling, it started becoming a circle on its own. Feel me? A circle on its own. So together, they just began to roll. You feel me? It's beautiful when you find somebody that loves you. It's a great feeling in your heart knowing that you found your soulmate. It's an incredible feeling. But know one thing. You're going to have to spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with one person the rest of your life. You know who that is? It's yourself. We're too hard on ourselves, brother. You're a superhero. I know you. This guy's a clown. He dressed up in a clown. He goes to hospitals and helps people. Dude, you're the real superhero, brother. Just because we don't make $25 million every time we talk doesn't mean you're not impactful. You just got to believe you're special. You got to believe that you're worthy. You got to believe that, you know what? I am worthy. And I say those things every day. I am worthy. I am somebody. I am going to make it. You want to sell those incantations. That's what they call them. And believe that you are. And I'm telling you straight up, it's the truth, Joe. It's the truth, Darin. We don't got to go through, like Robin Williams. I talk about him all the time. He just couldn't make himself happy. Kid, look in the mirror. Give yourself some self-love, man. Here's the thing. Give yourself a high five every day when you look in the mirror. I do it. I'm like, D-Boogie, what's good, baby boy? What's up? Because in order for me to find someone that I truly want to be with, right? Think about this. And put this on, man, Aaron. You got to learn to love you. And by the law of attraction, you're going to get those people into your life. And I truly mean that. Look at that. Josephine, Aaron, I love you. Since we were young, you have been so strong. And I admire. Look at you, Aaron. You don't even realize, man, these people love you. You just got to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I love me. Go for it, brother. Go out there. Put yourself out there. Go have a good time. That person's waiting for you, man. I promise you that. Make no mistake about that, brother. Make no mistake. So like I said, the last couple of years, why don't we just chill out? Why don't we just back up a little bit, man? And just say, wow, let me call that family member that was on the left or on the right or had a view on something. And let me tell you something. Please like this page and share it because the world needs to hear it. One thing that I think we got from this, right? And this is really important. And look me in my eyes when I'm talking to you about this, man. Every day I wake up, especially now, read a book. You can choose to be happy. You can choose not to be happy. You can choose to be sad. You can choose not to be sad. It's up to you. It's your choice. Choices, my brother, not chances, will determine your ultimate destiny. But I wanted to give you a couple of quotes today. And one thing that got me twisted, right? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Josephine, Aaron, thank you so much for jumping on the chat and giving each other some love because we need more of that. Every day is my day. That's what's up, man. Make sure you believe it. Right? You got to believe what you say, right? And ultimately, like a lot of people put quotes and they believe it. Get that mindset. We're like, hey, man, every day is I'm living in the moment. I don't know what's going on next year. We don't know if we're going to be here. Listen, Aaron, and everybody out here, we don't know our death date. Only God knows that, right? But one thing we do know is that we're living right now. Pursue that happiness, brother. It's inside you. And the world awaits your greatness, my brother. Believe me, the reason why people don't do things is fear. Fear of other people's opinion, fear of judgment, fear of limiting beliefs, self-doubt. It crushes us, especially now. Anxiety, depression, it's all over the world. That's the dis-ease, my brother. It's not what's happening. That's the dis-ease. Mass psychosis, fear, you're telling, scaring people. That's what they do, Aaron. That's what's happening. That's the truth. Fear is a waste of time, right, JT? I mean, what is it? Fear is false echoes appearing real. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm telling you straight up, I'm a freedom-minded guy. I love my country. I don't like what's happening, but guess what? I know I have hope and I have faith. We're going to get through everything because we do. The thing is that, think about it. Think about what's been happening. I remember running for the Board of Education in my town, right? Because I know, shit wasn't right. And the craziest part is they called us domestic terrorists. What? I'm like, who you calling domestic? Like, I'm a parent. I love my kids, and I'm a domestic terrorist because I care about my children. Oh, we'll get you, or we're going to have people looking at. Really? Just trying to scare you, man. That's it. Ain't nobody ever showed up at a Board of Ed meeting. Like, just trying to scare you. That's what they've been doing for hundreds of years. Every dictator try to scare you. That's what they do. You just got to stand up and face that fear. No matter what. You know how you get over your fears? You face them. That's what it is. You want to go cliff dive and you don't like it? I'll push you off the cliff and fall. You come back 20 times later. You have to get at it. You have to be on the offense, right? Well, think about it. Think about what's happening, right? So one thing, Aaron, and everybody out here, which I feel is got everybody, is how many of you, now this is good. I'm going to digress here because I'm free to mind and I believe in this. I love my country. And how many people were born in a cage? How many of us out here? Keep it real. How many of us were born in a cage? How many of us were born with a muzzle in their mouth? I'll bet none of us. But you know what the deal is? They're trying to keep us quiet. Like, shut up. Don't talk. I'm like, excuse me? They're censoring everybody. Listen, I don't give a shit. You know, what aisle, left, right, speak. Say it. And let's debate it, baby. Let's get to the table. Let's have a conversation amongst a round table. Let's go at it. But you know what the greatest part is? Let's come to a greater good. Let's do what's right for the people. Let's do what's right for mankind, for humanitarianism. We gotta help. We gotta do our part here. And guess what? They talked about Whoopi Goldberg. They talked about Joe Rogan. Man, forget that shit. Let people speak. What's the problem? Like, why should I shut up? Why should you shut up? Why should anybody keep quiet? I ain't hurt nobody. It's called the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Speak. If you don't like what I'm saying, jump off, right? You can keep scrolling, but we should be able, my friends, I love you. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care where you're at. I still love you. That's the problem, right? We lost that over the last couple of years because of this bullshit. We're out. Can we come back together here? Can we hug it out? You know what I'm saying? Like where I come from, we had a beef. We handled it. We go to the schoolyard, it's 3 o'clock. It's like, let's go. All right, we're going to handle it. We're going to handle it. Right? We're going to do it. What's going on now? One person rules? Yo, let me put you on, man. One person does not rule this country. One person does not rule this world. One doctor, and you know damn well what I'm talking about, don't make the rules, okay? You got to get everybody together. That's what it's we the people, right? And we get together and we do what's good for the people, all the people. Not 50% of the people, not 50% of the other people. This is America. This is God's country. The world is God's world, God's planet. Take notice, because if you look at the Constitution, right, it doesn't say shut up. See, God, it's pretty simple. Read the Bible. God never liked, you ready for this? I don't know if you read it, but I'm going to put you on. You should. Never sacrifice children. Don't sacrifice humans. That's why he gave us animals to eat, right? Right now, I feel as though you're stepping on God's words. I mean, listen, I'm not talking about shul and church. I'm talking about God. Like, it's not, we don't pray to we the government. It's God, we the people, and everybody else, no matter where you are. And no one has the right to rule. I believe, listen, like this page and share it. What's up, Marge, baby? How you doing? The thing is, think about this, right? Think about this. Didn't we leave the European Union in 1776? Why? We don't want no kings and queens and we the peasants. Am I correct? Am I correct here? Let me know. You all know what time it is. We don't want we the people and, kings and queens and we the... No. That's what the veterans, that's what our founding fathers, that's what they blood, sweat, and tears. Every single one of you should be very thankful for what happened in this country 246 years ago. It breaks my heart when people burn a flag. It breaks my heart when people don't want to stand up. I get really upset because I'm an emotional guy. I just think that people don't realize how forgot the veterans that died for this. I'll never forget. I'll never forget the freedoms that they gave up. And if you read it, they gave up everything just to create the United States of America. We're the beacon of hope, guys. You know that. We need to keep being the beacon of hope and know that there is hope. And we will get through this together. But no one has the right to tell you to keep quiet. No one has the right to jab you with anything without your consent. No one has the right to hurt you or your children without your consent. There's something called the Nuremberg Code. Read about it. That's why I believe in freedom-minded. So many things that come with freedom. And I'm not saying run around here, guns blazing, start catching people. It's stupid. It's like dumb. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm sick and I got the flu, I had the shit. I had the virus for like three weeks. I was pounded. What do you think I did? Do you think I needed somebody to tell me, hey, D, don't go outside and hug somebody? Man, I don't need you. I'm a grown man. You just tell me shit. You're lying anyway, because at the end of the day, I trusted you. I just don't like what's happening. But you know what? I do love life. And I know that everything comes with a little bit of a fight. So I wanted to drop a little gem on you really quickly, right? So if we look at yesterday, I had this quote. Let me see what Aaron. I've created my own prisons in the past. After living with my wife for 20 years, we went from being soulmates to cellmates. Fear of repeating that pattern has kept me single. You know what, Aaron? There's a great saying. Life is always happening for you, not to you. Do you know how many people said, you ever get those people? They married, right? And it's tough. Divorce is no joke. It's devastating. Love is everything, bro. Love is everything. But I get people all the time, Aaron, that call me. I'm a coach. I'm a life coach. And they say, I'm never going to get married again. I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to. Why not? It takes time to heal. It takes time to go through it. But ultimately, guess what? Life goes on, brother. There's someone waiting for you, man. We can't let the past dictate our future, right? We got to reframe it and say, it's really right here. Don't regret the past. Just learn from it. Think about that. Like, reframe it. Okay, what happened? That was the situation then. What I learned from my marriage. What I learned from it. What can I do better? What can I change? Was it me that had to change or she had to change, right? So at the end of the day, sometimes they say this too, Aaron, right? You got to kiss a lot of frogs to get to your prince. Or you got to kiss a lot of frogesses to get to your princess, right? So that being said, no, brother. Just because it happened once, don't mean it's going to happen again. Just because you had a bad experience. Look, Aaron, you know me a long time. A lot of people out here know who I am. I could have stayed in public housing the rest of my life and could have said, why me? I could have said, why didn't God bless me with money? Why didn't God bless me with good, a house? Why didn't God bless me with cars? Why didn't God bless me? No. I had to learn on my own. I had to go through some shit, Aaron. I had to go through some thorns. I had to fall on my face a million times. But I've learned one thing in this life. I never lose. It's either I win or I learn. Go for it, brother. Don't stand back and wait for the world to come to you. You got to go get it. And I'll share this quick story with you. I had somebody call me one time, and this beautiful, beautiful, wonderful woman, and she was in love with this dude. True story. Listen to this. This is really cool. I'm gonna give you. This is gonna be like one of them stories. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop a little bomb for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to drop it because it's a bomb for you, my dude. So anybody wants to answer any questions, put them in the chat. And I do got a couple of questions from EDIF The St, and I'm going to answer in a few minutes. So stay tuned. She called me up and she said, I'm not calling that dude. And I said, why not? True story. I said, why are you calling him? She says, well, because I'm a woman. All right? Yeah, come on, we come from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? She's like, well, you know what? We don't do those type of things. No, I'm old school. I said, good. Then you're going to be old school by yourself. I said, you'll be by yourself. Don't worry about fear of judgment. Go after what you want. There's no rules. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't clipping go for it. And she listened. And she made the call. And they just celebrated their first Valentine's Day. And Aaron was her soulmate. And him, that was hers. One phone call. Weren't worried about judgment. Needed a coach or someone to talk her through it. And at the end of the day, she did it. They live together now. They're the happiest people in the world. Just this life, it's no one's coming to save us, bro. No matter who you are. You want to dream? Keep dreaming. Don't let anyone kill your dreams. Don't let anyone out in social media or anywhere kill your hopes. Life is beautiful, bro. Go get it and seize the day. Because I always say life is always happening for us, not to us. So everything that's going on in our lives are for a reason, brother. I can't wait till you find that beautiful man, woman, whatever you like, whatever you're into. God bless you, brother. Go for it, man. Get out there and get prowess. You know what I'm saying, brother? Get out there, man, and just go. Don't worry about what's gonna happen to you, man. Just go for it. Go spread some love. It's the Brooklyn way, baby. Here's another thing I wanted to share with you about. I got this quote. It's about the present. And it said, God gave us a gift. That's why he calls it the present. What does that mean? It means that's all we got. We got this second, this moment to make a memory. this moment to change our life. We're one decision away from an extraordinary life. But see, if you don't make any decision to move forward, and your fear of judgment, that's the devil. Fear of other people's opinion, that's the devil. Fear of getting rejected by someone that may be the love of your life, that's the devil. Not with horns and a tail. It's just the mind. So what you got to do is, you got to get up early, got to get your mind right. You got to meditate a little bit. You got to pull that lint out of the dryer. Because if you don't, it's going to blow up. Give yourself an opportunity to take the mindset. Get the software out. Put in some new software and say, I am me. And I'm happy being me. Because there's only one of us. There's only one of us, man. There's only God. None of us are the same. We're all in the same ocean, but we're all in different boats. And all of us have something special for the world. You know how? And I'll share this with you. You were born with it, brother. Don't waste any time, man. You don't want to look back on life no matter who you are. Get to our Creator and then say, He says, what you do with your gift? And you say, what gift? Say, God bless me. I'm so thankful through my trials and tribulations of falling on my face, getting in trouble. I was a crazy kid, failing millions of times, broke, not broke, getting up, getting down. At 51, I know I can say I'm so blessed and thankful for everything, the good and the bad. Because I know that I'm on borrowed time. And that's what I want to share with you right now. We're all on borrowed time, ladies and gentlemen. Like this page and share it. We're all on borrowed time, no matter what. You don't know when it's time to go. It's like an hourglass. So during these last 2 years, I bet you lost some friends, politics. I bet you lost some family who was vaxxed, who wasn't. I bet you lost some people that you were cool with, who's masked, who's not. I know. But can we come back? Can we make that call? Can we send that text? Can we do something to enhance our lives? Of course we can. We just make the decision and do it. I've done it. I've lost a lot of business being out here the last 2 years. I'm a real estate dude. I do a couple things. I run for office. I do a lot of things in my community. And at the end of the day, people weren't liking what I was doing. They may not have liked my views on how I love my country and how I care about, freedom and how I saw things for what they were, the truth. And I haven't changed since then. And that's okay. They don't want to be. I know I deliver high level. I know I deliver beyond expectations. I know I take care of people because I love people. I love everything about people. I know what makes them tick. I know what makes them happy, what makes them sad, what brings them up, what blesses them better. I know how to create businesses. I know how to, why? Because I educated myself for 30 years on personal development. So all about people. Just love them, just like God does. And my gift is here to serve you. Hopefully I gave you some stuff to take away today because I did write something down here. And there's this great saying about fear, because that's what's happening right now, right? Like this page and share it because the world needs to. You got to decide, because not even making a decision is a decision, right? You don't decide. You still made a decision to do shit, right? But once you become fearless, your life becomes limitless. Do you know how many things that you think are going to happen? 99% of the things that you worry about never happen. Never happen. That's the truth. I'm just saying, 99% of the shit that you think about just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So get past that fear, that bullshit. Because, that's a bomb right there. You know why? D, I'm so glad to call you my friend and love the mess. You know what? Thank you for being here, Joe. I'm going to be here because I care. I truly care about all of you. I do. And at the end of the day, I just want to spread a little love, the truth, freedom. That's, I create every day is Friday, and it evolved because I believe that it is. And I love my crew. And I don't like seeing people in pain. And I certainly don't like, people that take advantage of others either. And I see that happen with our government all over the world. Get out of here. It's we the people, baby. Just so we're clear. Mindset and current events, baby. You already know. D Boogie. Yo, check out the store, man. I got some freedom-minded stuff in there. Got some stuff like this. Pretty cool. It's my man Chris. KRS-One. You know how we did it, right? Want me to show some beats for you? Boom, boom. Another time, but I'm going to put you on. So this was a future quote, which I thought was pretty good. Now listen closely, jot this down, man. The past is in your head. The future is in our hands. The past is dead, ladies and gentlemen. Learn from it and move on. If you live there, you can't because it's dead. Remember this. There may be people you love, and protecting your peace is really important. Some people that were in your past, or situations in your past, they don't fit your future. They don't fit your future. But you do. You can create a new. You know when? Every single day. So to all my crew, I got some questions I'm going to take right now from so many people that have been hitting up with questions they wanted me to answer. So I got a few I'm going to answer today live. Let me put you on, and then I'll talk to you about the deep dive. We get on the email list, and I get really, really deep on some shit. I think you're going to appreciate it, right? So let me put this on. I got a few questions that somebody put in today, which anybody has any questions, just hit me up. Put in the chat. I'll answer any questions live, and believe me, 30 years of personal development, freedom-minded, I promise you I got the answer. And if I don't, I got the talent, and I know a lot of people that do. Because there's mad people coming on. I got guests from Canada coming on. I got people from the old neighborhood that, from where we were, how they became successful through trials, and real people doing real shit, talking about real stuff, man. No hyperbole, no bullshit. How we do this together as one, as family. That's what's up. So I got a few questions that I got this morning, and I want to share one. So here's one. Listen closely, y'all. All right, here we go. All right, hold on. Here it is. Let's go. Okay. Thanks for loving the group. I appreciate that. And what he said is life is great. He said, how do I know when I need to improve? How do I know? Well, it's pretty simple because it's not. Life is, and I say this, when life is going really good, right? Everything's cool. The relationships are cool. Everybody's healthy. Your job is doing great. Relish that. Like when you're doing really good, my dude, whoever asked that question, if you're doing really, really good, don't anticipate shit getting messed up, right? We're doing real good and we're like, damn, I'm doing too good, so shit might get really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We're like, man, it's going too good. No, enjoy it, relish it, be thankful, be grateful, because let me put you on. It's not if some shit's gonna happen to you, it's when, and are you prepared to handle it? You see, it's all about being prepared and ready, right? So what do? It's called a heightened state of awareness, man. You never know if something's bad's gonna happen to you, but if you prepare yourself, you wake up every day. Like my morning routine is really important, which should be for you as well. Is your mind in the morning? I'll give you a little secret. Your mind in the morning, it wakes up slowly, so it soaks everything in. So if you want to get prepared, if something does happen, what you do is you get up in the morning, you read something inspirational, something motivational, whatever. It's a life lesson. It could be anything from finances, financial, physical, spiritual, emotional. It's just life lessons, and put that in your mind. So when good times kind of wear out, and they come back. It's like an EKG. Life is like an EKG. Your mind is going to be prepared and ready for when things drop from underneath you. Right? So when it does come, you're prepared. You're ready. It's kind of like, yo, man, I'm playing football on Sunday. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prepare hard during the week. So when Sunday comes, I'm just like ready to rock and roll. So my most important takeaway for that is you got to prepare yourself. You got to put the work in early. So when game day comes, you're ready to roll. Because you may never know when something's coming, but it's coming, my dude. Because ain't nobody leave this earth unscathed. You'll be 100% prepared for it. And if you're doing well, my dude, share it, spread it. What you're doing so well, how you got that mindset right. Spread the love. It's the Brooklyn way, baby. And people need to hear about hope instead of all the bullshit that everything's going to end. You know what I mean? You feel me? I hope I answered that question for you. Here's number 2. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, all right. Mm. It's a great question. Great question. He says, how do I talk about freedom? How do I get that mindset, freedom minded? And what do I do to keep it going? Well, here's the first thing, right? I believe in God. I have faith in freedom over fear and faith over fear. It's something that's really important to me. It should be important for everybody, right? See, we were born free. I don't care what anybody says. And freedom isn't, we were born free, but keeping freedom isn't free, right? Because people want to take it away from us. Like they want to stamp on the Bible, or they want to stamp on the Torah, or they want to just, just shit on all kinds of stuff, to take away our freedoms. But for what? It's called anarchy. It's called tyranny. It's because, the Napoleon complex, man. Like, I'm going to steal it away from you. No, you're not. You see, the Constitution of the United States, which is right here, is a little booklet called the Constitution of the United States, the Bill of Rights. Hey, what's up? Absolutely, Joe. Well, yeah, the site, man. It's www.edif. Yeah, he'll tell you the shop. My man Chris will post it. Yo, Chris, can you post it on the website, the shop for my friend right here, so she can get the gear? Woo, Joe, it's gonna be hot, kid. It's gonna be hot. Appreciate you, love. You see this Constitution right here? Read it. Look, it's really small. Look how small it is. When was the last time you read your rights? When was the last time you read the Constitution? Showed it to your children, showed it to your kids. You know what I walk around with? I walk around with, I know God created me. I know he did. So what I say to myself, very simple. It's a constitutional mindset. It's a freedom mindset. It's like, no, dude, freedom of speech, the Second Amendment, the Third Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, freedom of rights, freedom of carry, right there, the Second Amendment right there. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state and the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Simple. Read the Bible. It even says in the Bible we can protect ourselves. It's called self-defense. Can't just go out and murder people. Stupid. That's not cool, right? But you have the right to defend yourself. I don't go out there clipping people, but I have the right to defend myself, right? I have the right to freedom of speech, right? How do I keep it? The Constitution. If you don't believe, because God, in my opinion, God wrote the Constitution. The Constitutionalists, our founding fathers, took it from God, got it away from the European Union, created the United States, and wrote the message from God. Read it. It'll tell you everything. Go read the Bible. Go read the Torah. Go read all this stuff, and you'll see. It's here. People are just trying to steal it for their own greed. Follow the money. I will never allow that to happen. Not for me, not for my family, not for my community, not for this country. I believe in my country. I believe in the world. And I believe that freedom, when you were born, it was free. But right now, you got to fight for it because people are trying to take it. So how do I do it? I have faith. And I know that if you're going to come at me, you tread on me, I'm not going on a defense. I'm going on the offense. I just want to be happy. Right? It says it, right? Does it not say it? It says it. The pursuit of happiness. Well, guess what? That's called freedom-minded, my dude. I'm free. Guess what? I'm looking to be happy. I'm pursuing my life and my dream. That's what we got to get back to. And hopefully that kind of like sums it up. Freedom is God's given right to every single one of us. Yo, check out the shop, Joe. It's awesome. I got a bunch of things like this that the people on there. I appreciate you. Thank you all for joining me today. Listen, I appreciate the questions coming in. I'll always answer it 100%. I'll keep it real. I'll always research the truth. And at the end of the day, I'll keep it 100 when I'm out here. Also, I do get a little wild on my deep dives. And those get really, really good. And it gets really interactive. And we talk about some shit. And we keep it 100. You know what I mean? Like we do here. But it gets real deep. So take a look. Get on the email list, right? And check out my deep dives. Like 10, 15 minutes of some crazy ill shit. Believe me when I tell you, Brooklyn-based straight gangster. And people enjoy that very much. So, no, much love for everybody today. I appreciate you all joining me. This is the 4th show. I'm dedicating myself to at least 100. So we're going to be around here for a while. So please let people like this page and share it. Join the group, EDIF The Street. It's in Facebook. Every day is Friday. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't easy to start Every Day is Friday. People laughed at it at the beginning. But I said to myself, at that time, when the virus hit, I came up with Every Day is Friday. And look how it's matured, because you know why? It's called freedom. Never give up on your dreams. My dream is very simple. My dream was to help you with your dreams. That's my goal. It's always been my goal. My goal is to help you achieve yours. And we will do it together. Freedom minded. Yo, till next time, y'all. Let's kick a beat. I think I'm going to put something really cool, man. Ready? Let's do it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today, man. Hopefully y'all got something today. Please spread the love. Let everybody know I'm here every single week. I'll be here on Tuesday. Maybe we'll add a couple of sessions on. But most importantly, much love for my crew. EDIF, every day is Friday, just so we're clear. Love you too, Mars, Josephine, Aaron, everybody, John Torres, everybody, Chris Patel. Don't forget my boy Chris. That's my partner in crime out here. Freedom minded. You already know what time it is. Have a great day. Go get your life. Pursue happiness. And understand, Aaron, I love you too, man. We were born free. Go get who you are. You know why? The world will erase your greatness. Until next time, y'all. Much love. Spread it.